Hey, what's going on, my bears? Welcome back to the channel. We got another voiceover here for you all today. And with this, I'm just going to be talking over some clips from my training, my lower body, or second lower body training day. And the topic of today's video, as you see in the title, is really overcoming that laziness, right? So many of us have gotten to the point where or had a point in our training, in our lifting careers, that you wake up, you know you're supposed to be at the gym at say like 7 in the morning or so, or maybe some of you are nighttime trainers, like you are nighttime trainees, you train 5, 6 p.m. or even some of you night owls out there that, I used to be one as well, 2, 3 in the morning or so. But some days you get up and you just feel a little bit too tired to do anything, right? You just have one of those days where I think I'm gonna take off. Man, you find some excuses like, oh, my back's feeling a little bit weird today. Man, I trained really hard yesterday. I did a lot of cardio yesterday. I think I could take the day off. And when you have those days, you really need to really buckle down and go train. There were so many days where I had not wanted to train. I was feeling that laziness, and yeah, I just wanted to skip, but I got myself in the gym. This day specifically is one of those days, and I was the strongest I've been in quite a long time, actually. And, with today's leg training in this video today, I was able to hit, 315 on the squat for a good amount of reps, and pretty easily as well. And you don't want to let your laziness impact your training, especially on days where your body is actually feeling really good. Your mind might not be in a great place. You might be feeling that laziness in your head, but your body may be totally fine, and really just you might be missing out on days where you can perform at your absolute best at the current time, right? And so, a word on that, I just wanted to really kind of drive the point home that even though you're feeling that laziness, even though you're feeling like you just want to be a couch potato for a day, don't give in to it. Really just stick to your program, stick to what you're supposed to be doing for that day, and make some gains, But in any case, when you start training, for example, you really want to set that standard and allow yourself to adapt and get comfortable and get used to your training schedule and take as little days off as possible. Of course, when you're injured, that's a different story. When you're sore, that's also a different story. So if you're actually injured, yeah, of course you should take the day off. You should recuperate. You shouldn't aggravate your injury any further. But when you're sore, and that's the reason why you don't want to train or you don't want to go to the gym, maybe rethink that. Maybe just sort of deal with the soreness. Take some BCAAs, warm up properly, and do some yoga at the end to reduce that soreness, or maybe even take a hot bath. But don't let soreness, don't let laziness be the reason that's keeping you from the gym. And it's especially important for you new trainees out there to not let that laziness be the reason or be the biggest factor for you not to go to the gym, because when you're trying to gain weight, when you're trying to lose weight, you want to get stronger, whatever it is, whatever your goal is in the gym, the number one thing that's going to allow you to hit that goal is going to be consistency. Consistency is the key. Even with your diet, not just your training, but your diet and your rest, that consistency is key. Now, if you don't, let's say, for training, for example, you skip out on one day, right? And you have 3 training sessions a week. That's about 12 training sessions a month. You skip out on one, you miss 1 out of 12, you know, and that's a little under 10% sure. But let's say you skip out once, instead of once, you skip out twice, right? That's 2 out of 12. That's 1/6 of your training right there. That's huge. Now, I always tell people the same thing when it comes to the dieting too. You know, you have a cheat meal every day. That means you have 7 cheat meals every week. So staying consistent, making sure that you get your butt in the gym when you're supposed to and when you're able to. And that's really the biggest thing that's going to help you with your lifting careers. But anyway, I'm just going to let these clips play out. And thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.